How's it going, everyone? Dan here, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Today we are looking at another mod. Today we're looking at the Plagues of Egypt mod. So this mod adds 10 new passive items into the game. At least I think they're all passive. And they all are based off the Plagues of Egypt. You guys know those plagues. You know, the same plagues that were in that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. Freaking Return to Slab. You guys know the deal. I love that show. Anyways, since it is a bunch of items, I'm just gonna random, and whoever we land on them. Doesn't really matter who. You know, Judas works the same. And because we are starting off with plagues, and it is, you know, I'm trying to get the items, and they're all spread out through all the pools, we are going to give ourselves the items one item at a time. So, wait a minute, can we spawn? I think if we spawn, I gotta figure out what it's called. Wait, what's it called? The fuck is it called? Hang on. I think we just have to give ourselves the item. It's like give item the first plague. So the first plague is C520. And we're not going to take item runes for this run. So we gave ourselves the first plague, which is the Plague of Blood, I believe is what this called. And this gives us 3 HP, and I believe this one makes it so we can't get any other heart types for the rest of the game. So all spirit hearts, black hearts, they all become normal red hearts. But you get 3 HP upgrade, which is, you know, it's nice. So conveniently kind of goes with landing as Judas on the random. Is it planned? No, maybe it was planned. I totally planned on, you know, the randomizer picking Isaac. Yep, or not Isaac, Judas. It was completely random. I mean, I did look on the list of plagues, and a lot of them are pretty powerful effects, so I am going to be skipping item runes in order to balance that, I think. We should be fine skipping item runes, but maybe we could take boss items. That'll be fine, but no what's what I'm looking for? No item runes. Shots are okay though. You see that? I saw that. I saw it. Should we take this? Do we want to fuck around with this item right now? Or maybe we should reroll for something different? Oh, like chaos. Yes, perfect. Perfect. This the best way to just, you know, avoid having to deal with item rooms altogether is just make it so the item rooms become completely worthless. And am I joking? No. I mean, chaos makes, you know, we don't have to go to item rooms to get item rooms anymore. We can get them anywhere, which is awesome. You know, some guys doing alright today. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So, you know, with items, you know, with mods that add multiple items, it's going to be a little bit weird. I kind of got this idea off of Northern Lion, off his mod series. You know, when he does a series with a mod that adds items, he just gives himself the items and skips item rooms altogether. You know, so you don't become too broken. But, you know, this works out. This works out. I'm pretty sure these items have some strong effects. I saw, like, I mean, there's 10 plagues total. And I'll give myself 1 plague per floor just to, you know, I guess get a chance to see all of them. Some of them have some overriding effects, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think they all should work with each other, so it ought to be interesting to see. It's alright. And you never know, you know, if a mod is good enough, it can be added into the game in the booster pack. You never know, man. But I definitely feel like plagues don't necessarily go with the game story, but the games don't have to go with the game story. But it feels like it should be an item that would fit well in the Isaac, not really meta, that's not the word I'm looking for, but the Isaac flow, so to say. Of course, Plan C is the very first item we get, so, you know, screw me, I guess. Oh well, let's see. We're on floor 2. Is there 10 floors in the game? There are. Yeah, we'll be fine. Give item the second plague, which this is called the Plague of Frogs, I believe it's called. And this one's probably the least useful out of them all. But I think this is the one that gives us a healing effect every time, or a chance to get a healing effect every time we kill a fly. Now that's a very fringe scenario, because, you know, flies aren't a common enemy in the late game, if at all. If anything, this gives you a straight counter to Blue Baby. You know, it gives you a free pass to the Blue Baby fight. I'm not even gonna lie. Just like, yeah, so you a little low on the OHP going into a Blue Baby fight? Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Or Hush. Hush is another fine example. Gives you a pretty free counter against Hush. If you can make them spawn those flies, then there you go. I don't know why you'd ever be on low HP going to Hush in the first place, but you know, that's the deal. Now I gotta remember, we have the Plague of Blood, so there is no Spirit Hearts, no Black Hearts, meaning if we want to earn these Devil Deals, we gotta not get hit at all. Even if we blow this up, it's not gonna pay out with Spirit Hearts. No, yep, pay out with Red Hearts. Interesting. But that's okay. I think I have the skills good enough to, you know, not get hit, right? Especially when we get Small Rock. And especially when I have an Alga's Rune, it's fine. Everything's fine, right? Right. Did we just get a Tears upgrade? No, really. Did we just get a Tears upgrade from something? I'm pretty sure we got a Tears upgrade from something. 100% positive, actually. What is that? I think that's another one of the plagues, funnily enough. The 6th plague, Plague of Boils. Alright, this is the one I believe gives us a boil that if we get hit, it actually just goes and splatters everywhere. I did look at the plagues for this one. You know, if it's a surprise, like a new character or something, I'm not going to look at the description. But if I've got 10 items that I have to look for, then I am going to, you know... I mean, I didn't memorize them, so to say, but I do remember what the names are and what they are, or what they do, as I kind of glimpsed over the list. But that's kind of convenient. That way I don't have to give myself another one on well, I guess I technically will have to give myself another one on this floor, because we're not going to an item room. It was just luck that we ran into that anyway, so I guess we'll give ourselves the 3rd plague, which is I don't know if that's Plague of Locust or not. I believe if this is Plague of Locust, it gives us a chance of spawning a fly on hit. If not, then I have no clue which one this one is. I probably should read into it more, but hey, it's a surprise. Like I said, I didn't memorize all of them, I only memorized most of them. So I don't really know. I'm kind of recognizing them out of just the pictures. There's no way for me to recognize that picture. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a scarab or of some sort. But you know, Dan's dumb and doesn't really recognize these things, so that's okay. Oh, but I found a loophole to our Spirit Heart deal. Looks like the God's Runes still actually give you a Spirit Heart. I don't know if that's intended or what, but hey, there you go. So it looks like if you get Spirit Heart generators, you can still get Spirit Hearts even with Plague of Blood. So I guess there's a little bit of a loophole. If that's not intended, and then that's probably not really a bug, but a fix for the mod developers to know if they're even planning on fixing it. Which, I mean, that would mean they'd have to get knowledge of this so-called bug, if not synergy. And who knows if people are if they're even going to see this video. So who knows, really? But I don't know if it's intended or not. But let's just not say anything about it. You know, at least for this run, because those Spirit Hearts are important. Oh man, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a busy day, but it's been a good day. I kind of made a little bit of a pledge to myself yesterday that I was gonna stop, you know, being distracted by all sorts of other things that don't matter, like what people say at work and just stupid shit like that. I'm not gonna let it get to me at all. What I am gonna do is just focus on, you know, working, and then focus on what's important, you know, the channel, and getting work done, and getting videos recorded. And that's basically what I did yesterday. Anyway, let's go. Next plague. Can we just like give item the 4th plague. What's this one? Okay, that one's definitely Plague of Locust, if anything. So I believe this is the one that gives us like the mulligan type effect. Maybe? Or is this the one that makes flies when we're near enemies? Okay, never mind. I think I got it backwards. Maybe. I don't really know. But it looks like we generate flies when we're near enemies automatically. Let's make sure. Or maybe it is. Oh no, hold on, what? Is it when we attack? I can't tell. It seems like when we attack and we're near an enemy, we spawn locusts or flies, so to say. Or is it random? I can't really tell, to be honest. I really can't tell. But it never seems to happen when we're far away. Or when we're shooting on our own. So there's some kind of trigger here. It's like when we're close to an enemy and we're shooting, and it'll spawn a fly. At least that's what I'm observing here. Who really knows? All I know is that's a pretty cool effect. Which is why I was saying, you know, some of these are pretty strong effects, which is why I'm skipping the item rooms as is. You know, if I'm getting items that are making my play a lot easier, I might as well give myself some kind of downside. I guess another downside could have just been no items at all, but I mean, that would have been a challenge run of sorts, and that would have been kind of fun. I mean, not going to complain. Let me know in the comments, you know, if, you know, the way I should do this. If you have a suggestion, if you like it doing this way, or if I should do it a different way, let me know. You know, I'm always open to suggestions. I do read the comments, you know, as few of them as there are. And remember, your ratings do... Okay, I see what's happening now. We spawned a lot of flies there. I don't think there's a limit on how many enemies can be near us when we just swallowed something. I don't think there's a limit to how many enemies we can attack near us. So we're surrounded by a swarm, and we just attack, like we just send flies after everything. That's crazy. At least that's what I just saw, is what it looked like. I may have been mistaken. But that separates it from being just a straight mulligan effect. Is it literally you send flies after everything? Maybe. Let's test it here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it did it right there. I see it. That's really cool. I gotta admit, that play is actually probably my favorite so far. Of course, I have a little bit of a bias, you know, playing... Why'd I come in here? I'm not going to item rooms, Dan. Because I have a little bit of a bias, you know, playing Isaac so long. Anything that spawns flies is usually a automatic, like, A+ item. Or A tier item. Possibly even S tier. I mean, flies can carry you a long way, man. I mean, just look at Rotten Baby. Freaking Rotten Baby does so much work on its own. And then literally, the more damage you have, the better the flies get. It's crazy. It's super good. But I like this one. It definitely it rewards you for fighting close range, looks like, because it doesn't work when you're far away. And it kind of rewards you for, you know, getting into mobs of enemies. Because look there, we just spawned like 50 million flies when Dirty spawned like 3 or 4 of them. It's crazy. I'll take it. And then the mark in the angel room is just perfect. Which means we'll be going for angel rooms this whole run. Because that's what I like to do. That's what we do around here, boys. Now, hurt yourself in the fire, please. So I don't have to fight you, yes. Roast yourself before you toast yourself. All toast is toast. But yeah, as I was saying, I am going to be focusing a lot more on the channel, getting stuff done. You know, expanding my game horizon, playing games I've never played before. Because I really want to get, you know, diversify, or actually visit games that I probably should have played a long time ago and play them now. Just to let you guys on a little secret, you know, a few games that I am looking forward to. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead like about, you know, 20 seconds in the video as we spawn the next item. But a few games I do need to play is Super Mario RPG. That's one I really wanted to play. And then Final Fantasy is one I also want to play, because I've never actually touched any of the Final Fantasy games. I know, surprising, right? But it's definitely something I want to do. What is this one? I have no clue. I kind of wish it told me, you know, what it was when I spawned it in on myself. I thought there was a way to spawn an item pedestal without, you know... in fact, hang on. Let me experiment with that real quick. Hang on. Spawn item... No. Spawn... C2. Okay, I guess it doesn't work like that. Wait a minute, let me look at all these. It doesn't look like there's anything like that. It just says give item, costume test, grid spawn, spawn. I mean, that's really all it says. It just spawn what? What all can you spawn? Player code, player tier, blood tier. Just a bunch of tier stuff. Alright, we won't worry about it right now. I don't really know how to use that console aside from spawning items right now. I don't really... Oh, okay, I see that poison we just applied. Do we have a poison AoE? Alright, looks like we have a poison AoE on that last one we just collected. That's actually really good. We haven't got to see the boil plague of boils actually go off. So I am gonna run into an enemy just to see how that works, because we haven't really taken damage. I need you to hit me. Hit me. Oh. Okay. Was that a bomb explosion? Interesting. So does that happen every time we get hit, or just once every few often? Because we don't have a boil on our face anymore, it looks like. Oh, but that might be because we picked up new items, of course. Alright, AoE poison aura is actually quite nice. I thought I remember seeing an item similar to this in like another mod pack. It might be under a different name, I don't really know. I'm not saying they did anything, you know, but you know, everyone's gonna have similar effects, of course, or similar item effects. So I mean, I'm not really gonna complain. Poison aura is actually really nice, but this one seems a lot more potent. Also, I'm not attacking, by the way. That's just my flies automatically going after anything I stand near. Okay, so that's what Plague of Locusts does. We don't even have to attack, unless poison is counting as me attacking, which kind of synergizes with each other, which is honestly awesome. We could literally just have like gnaw leaf and never have to shoot ever again. Yeah, let's say it's a very potent poison. Let's just put it that way. No, it's definitely potent. Like, did you see the damage we were doing just from being near enemies? They're just taking constant damage. It's like we had an orbital on them if we're standing right next to them. That's crazy. Oh, well, that works. That's extremely we need to see this on a boss health bar, see what happens real quick. I'm making sure it's not Smartfly doing that damage. It's not. It's not super potent on bosses, let's just put it that way. But it does do like orbital-like damage. It makes them solid red. It's not doing ticking damage, it's doing normal damage. Interesting. I like it, I like it. I can get down with that. I can definitely get down with that. Unfortunately, poison is one of those status effects that have to, you know, refresh every so often. Because you can't constantly poison an enemy. Unfortunately. But that's okay. That is okay. Take a little gish. We'll take blue map. We'll take the other key piece because we can. And everyone have a nice freaking day. Alright, so far I really like this. I really like these plays. I'm not gonna lie, they're really well thought out so far. Like, and like I said, I feel like these items could easily fit into the item or into just the game. Cause like you would think items like this would already exist. I mean, kind of like similar to another mod I've seen, the 10 Commandments mod. You think that would already be in Isaac, you know, seeing as this game is highly religion based. The 10 Commandments could already be in the game. Heck, that might even be a future thing they might add. This also might be a good thing to add on top of it. That's cool. Alright, so we already have the 6th plague, right? So we need the 7th plague. Alright, let's see. The 7th plague is a lightning bolt. I believe this one's called the Plague of Thunder, I guess. Now, I don't know if this is the one that makes it so our attacks have a random chance at spawning a lightning bolt, or if us standing near enemies causes them to have a random chance to get hit by a lightning bolt. I guess we'll have to see, really. Oh, okay. I don't know what triggered that, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Also, Pills Baby, I'm gonna need you to spawn some actual useful shit. Okay, it's definitely when our tier... Wait, what? It definitely looks like when our tiers connect, or even when they're just shot, they have a random chance at making a lightning bolt, aka a beam from heaven, which, I mean, is lightning. Let's just put it that way. Wait, what? I'm not even aiming. Okay, when we shoot, period, we have a random chance to hit an enemy at random with a bolt of lightning? That's insane. That's like holy light on crack. And I like it, because we don't even have to hit the enemy we're trying to hit, seems like. Unless that was just the way it works? I don't really know. I'm liking these, man. These are cool. Oh man, I really hope there's more stuff like this out there, man. There's so many mods. I mean, I already have 2 mods picked out for the next 2 episodes, so I'm actually really excited about the... I'm not even shooting, guys. What is happening? Help. So let me just... I'm not even gonna aim. I'm gonna see... Okay, so it is when we shoot, but it has to be in combat, looks like. But it's random. It's like it just strikes random spots. It doesn't look like it actually tries to aim for a particular enemy or such. Hell if I know. I just know it looks cool. It's definitely like if Holy Light was just random chance based. Kind of like real life, you know? You just have a random chance to be struck by lightning. Works for me. Come out here, mother. I have some lightning bolts for you. Oh my. That did damage. They're doing damage. Yeah, we don't even need item runs on this run, man. I just stop picking up items too. It's just like we getting too powerful right now. We ain't even picked up that much. Good lord. Alright. Take not luck down. You know what? Let's go down here for once instead of going down the easy route. Oh. There's one of the plagues we already have. Again. Which means we don't want that. We gonna take, I kinda don't want to do boss rush, but I will, because why not? I think I'm gonna take quad shot. I don't know if this gives us more of a chance to, trigger our Plague of Thunder, or Plague of Lightning, or whatever it's called. I think Plague of Thunder sounds a lot cooler than Plague of Lightning. It's kind of generic, you know, lightning, but Plague of Thunder, on the other hand, that sounds pretty oh, man. Nah, I'm a pretty unoriginal person, so ignore me. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll be fine. We can do boss rush. What's the worst that could happen? We could die. I mean, that's the absolute worst thing that could happen, is we could die. But, I mean, we're not gonna die. That's just the deal. This doesn't stack. That's okay. Yes, we need to pop more pills. More pills to poison everything. On top of our poison that we already do. On top of our lightning bolts. On top of our other poison. Just all sorts of poison going on. God, I love it. I need more eye candy to look at. It's cool. Was quad shot the right decision? Probably not. Does it matter? Not really. I mean, the point of these mod videos is not really to get super powerful like these normal Isaac runs. It's really just to show off the items. Doesn't matter if we win the run getting super powerful with our super crazy luck from RNGs. It doesn't matter. As long as we're showing the items off in the mod, it really doesn't matter what happens on the run. It really doesn't. So I don't know what I'm stressing out about. Don't even worry about it. We good. We Gucci. Now, you. I should probably get hit just to trigger a smart fly. Maybe make this a little bit quicker. Oh, it's a plague of boils. Every time you get hit, you trigger an explosion on yourself. So it's basically like a passive kamikaze, which is actually really cool. Let's go with that. You get a little bit of retribution damage when you get hit. Except it looks like we just took a full heart of damage. Maybe not. Let's hope not. Oh, great. Lovely. Oh, I'm drowsy is perfect. Thank God for Acid Baby and the I'm drowsy build. Now, if you can spawn more balls of steel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. In fact, you know what? I'll take your luck down for you. Just because why not? The smart fly is about to go off. Yo, you see that? Each of Chubb's parts count as like a separate enemy, so like we spawn like 4 flies on the same attack there. It was insane. Yes, more balls of steel, please. Much more balls of steel, Acid Baby. I need more. Give me 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 more. Okay. Apparently Mask of Infamy does not care about slowing effects, by the way. He doesn't care. Actually just doesn't care. He really doesn't care. But anyway, back to what I was saying beforehand, those are the games I wanted to, you know, get started on. I'm not going to do them both at the same time, obviously, because they are both the same genre of game, and I really don't want to super burn myself out on RPGs playing them one after the other, or all at the same time. So we'll probably do them one after the other. I'm going to stick with them because every time I try to do a game like that, I feel like I end up trying to quit for no reason. You know, I feel like in the past I've said burnout, but I probably reality meant freaking laziness, if anything. And I definitely got to get on that, because laziness is not going to get me anywhere in life, regardless of whether my job actually allows me to be lazy at sorts. There's no reason to take advantage of being lazy if it doesn't, you know, if it doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. You really work your hardest. And that's why I gotta improve, man. Because that's what's been happening lately. I've been getting lazy as of late, and I don't like it. I really don't. So I'm trying to push myself to not be so lazified. Anyway, we should be close to the end of Boss Rush here. And what we get as a payout. How long do we have in here? We've killed so many bosses. So many bosses. Alright, we got the mind, which is honestly a perfect payout. Now we have mapping. That way you guys don't have to waste any more time watching this video. You guys will get some straight streamlined action. So we will give ourselves the 8th plague. I find it funny we've actually ran into 2 of the plagues naturally. It's actually really cool. The 8th plague. Yes, the 8th plague. What the hell is that one? Maybe this one's Plague of Locust. I don't even know. What? How? Okay, so we run in this anyway. Plague. No, this one's called Plague of Locust. Okay. Because locusts are actually green. And what's the other one? Plague of Flies? Plague of Pestilence? Plague of... I don't really know. I can't see my health, though, so let's just get out of here. Okay. Oh, boy. So, I definitely got those mixed up. My bad. Sorry, developer, if you're watching this. I apologize for getting these mixed up. 100% apologize. Probably should have looked at the names. But, again, I want to try and figure out how to spawn the pedestal on the ground. I know there's a way to do so. There's definitely a way to do so. I just don't know how. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Anyway, so, what was the other one, then? Because that's definitely a locust. I mean, we literally sat there and got it. In the mob trap room, of all places. It's crazy. I think I'll take this so we can fly. Oh god. God, all those would be spirit hearts if only we didn't have Plague of Blood. That's okay. It's okay. We ain't gonna complain. This is a sacrifice you make when you take the plagues, man. Alright, so we got, what, Knife Plague? Ninth Plague. This is the Plague of Darkness. I remember reading this one. It gives you permanent Plague of Darkness, or Curse of Darkness. But I believe when you go near enemies, they immediately get scared and run away. And also, you freaking take more damage. You just throw yourself into, you know, enemies and get destroyed. No, that's not actually part of the thing. But, you know. I'm not gonna lie, this turned out really, really well. You know, I at least want to make it to the next floor so we can at least see what the 10th plague is. I'm sure we're gonna get it really late in the game. And I think it's called Plague of the Firstborn. I'm pretty sure that's what that one's called. God, I do remember. Like, I remember some of them. I don't remember all of them. And that's just my shitty memory coming into play. Once again, if you're new to the channel, I apologize for not knowing the names ahead of time. I knew most of them, but I didn't know all of them. That's my own fault. But, you know, my memory is pretty much a 10-second memory a lot of the time. I will remember some things, but there are some things where I'll look at it, I'll be like, oh, that's really cool, and then like literally 10 seconds later, I'll just forget what the hell I was just talking about or forget what it was. And it applies a lot to my commentary, where literally, a lot of times when I'm commentating, I will just completely forget what I was commentating about. Because there's, usually when I do these videos, there's usually something I definitely want to speak about when I do them. And a lot of times I forget. I'll definitely take Blind Rage. Why not? Alright, what we got? It lives. Goodbye, sir. Or goodbye. Oh, that didn't do as much damage as I thought, White Pony. What the hell? What happened? Alright. We have no more Spirit Hearts, so getting hit will mean the cost of our Angel Room chance. Not guaranteed. Do we dare go to Hush on this run right here? Oh, we're going down anyway. Don't go up to the Cathedral. I almost went down. Or up. I almost went up. I don't think we go to the... You know what? We're going. You know why we're going? Because, well, this is probably a foolish decision, but I do want to see what the 10th one is. I'm pretty sure it's called, you know, Plague of the Firstborn, and I believe it said it kills it kills the first closest non-boss enemy in the room when you enter a room. I think it may have been non-boss or non-champion, or it was non-something. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there you go. So this could be good, could be bad, could be terrible. I'm taking item rooms now for some reason. I guess these technically aren't item rooms, but they are item rooms, but D20. Alright. So we'll just reroll nothing. Butt bombs, Book of Secrets. Alright. Alright. And then a bunch more money. Any battery charges in here? There's one battery charge. I don't know why I'm trying to do this, but I mean, might as well. I ain't doing anything else with this money. Hagalaus. I was thinking mayhaps there was a chance that, there's a Tinted Rock over here. Mayhaps there was a crawl space somewhere. Allow me to skip this gruesome floor. Yeah, fighting Hush with only 5 HP isn't really going to do me too well, but it does give me a chance to test out my theory if Plague of Frogs is actually going to allow me to survive if I start taking a bunch of damage. Why did that explode? Why did those plagues explode? Oh, these locusts are random. Okay, that's why I took damage. So it's random locusts of all the potential locusts on hit. Which that's pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta watch out for them Plagues of Wrath though. Those are kind of painful. Or Plagues of, what is that? Plagues of War? Not Plagues of... Or Locust of Wrath. Locust of... something, I don't really know. I don't think it matters. It's not important. We gotta focus on survival right now. Alrighty. Come at me, Hush. Come at me with all you've got. Oh, we got all kinds of like locusts going. Look at our rainbow colorful locusts. Look at it. This is awesome. I don't know what's poofing like that. Is that we have something despawning constantly? I don't really know what it is. Mayhaps I should get hit just to allow Smartfly to go up there. But maybe I don't want to get hit. I'll get hit when I damn well get hit. And it's going to be exactly when I always get hit on Continuum tiers, because those are a thing. I hate Continuum shots, man. I mean, there's definitely a genuine way to dodge them. It's just I'm an idiot and don't really do it properly because I'm trying to lay down the DPS. But I guess it would let my... Oh, is that a poofing effect for when a Pretty Fly is blocking a tier? No, we're just... Because we're poofing regardless, I think. I don't really know what that's doing. Let's just put it that way. I wish I knew. Got some living party. And we can heal off these flies, so I mean, technically, as long as we don't take too much damage all at once, we should literally be near unkillable in this fight. So I say unkillable, and then I realize, yo, he doesn't spawn those all the time. And our own flies dying doesn't count as us killing a fly, so I mean... Yeah, I may have overstressed what I meant by unkillable. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, I mean the continuum shots have a pattern in which you can avoid them. It's just I'm trying to lay down damage at the same time. But I guess when we're not laying down damage, the battle armor is wearing off, so that works. And plus we're still apparently damaging him without shooting him because of Plague of Thunder, which is interesting, to say the least. I don't know, it might actually be too late to show off Plague of the Firstborn, because it's just going to be a bunch of bosses on the next few floors, but at least we'll, you know, in Shoal, there's still a few normal enemies left that will be able to show it off. But it's going to be a little bit unfortunate if we don't get to show off Plague of the Firstborn, but that's okay. It happens. Yeah, also AoE Fear effect is really strong. Oh, we have Butt Bomb, that's right. Wait! The exploding locust applies frickin' bomb effects? I did not know that. That's crazy. I'm still learning things about the non-new items. My god. I really wish I knew that. That kind of brings that trinket up in my rankings a little bit. Especially if we already have if we have some bomb effects on our run. Hell yeah. Locust of War seems like it's gonna be real good. I'm not gonna lie, I think Pretty Flies are actually saving me from a butt ton more damage than I should be taking. Yeah, I am not complaining. Thank goodness for Acid Baby giving us a bunch of Pretty Flies. It seems we didn't really get any Tears upgrades on the run, so I'm just gonna go with the fact that oh god, we're gonna get hit here. We are gonna get hit here. We are not getting hit here, apparently. Alright. That was luck right there. But I'm just gonna go with the fact that Quad Shot was a good idea, seeing as we didn't get any Tears upgrades. So it really wouldn't have mattered regardless. We wouldn't have lowered our tier stat anything. Or any badly than it already is. So we're good on that front. A rather slow Hush fight though. See, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't take this run down to Hush. I really wouldn't. Especially since, you know, when he gets low health, he likes to just make it impossible to finish him off. Oh, we actually got hit. Alright. By doing this. And then therefore just making it straight up literally impossible to kill this fucker. But, you know, I'm not complaining or anything. Smartfly, go over there. Help! Smartfly! What are you doing, Smartfly? I need your help! Yo, wait, where is Smartfly? Is he in there? I think he's in there. I can't tell anymore. It doesn't matter. Do we have homing bombs? I don't remember picking up homing bombs. Oh, good lord. Help! Please die, Hush. Die a quiet death. One that you may enjoy. You may sleep in peace, Hush. Alright, goodbye, my son. Goodbye. Yeah, that went well. That went really well. I guess technically also we can go down to the Delirium floor and definitely show off Plague of the Firstborn. But beating Delirium on 5 HP is literally impossible. For me. Maybe not impossible for the Isaac pros out there. But impossible for me. Because seriously, he telefrags way too freaking much. And we just saw that. You see that? That Lynn got killed before we even shot. Or I think as we shot our first shot. So I think that's what triggers it. The first shot of a room just kills the closest. Never mind. Whatever was over there exploded. I don't know what it was, but it exploded. And you know what? We gonna take it. Should probably do that room. Yeah, never mind. It just kills whatever's closest to you in the room. No matter what. As long as it doesn't kill ourselves, we're good. Oh, rip. Rip that guy. Balls of steel. That's what I like to see, Acid Baby. More of those, please. Okay. Plague of the Firstborn. Actually, really nice utility plague. Probably, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'd pick it up if it was a Devil Deal item. You know, being able to just kill one free enemy in every room, that'll help a lot more than you know later on down the road. Especially, oh, it is when you shoot, but I don't know why it didn't trigger sometimes. I don't really know. Especially, you know, like a room like this, we literally just killed one free ghost. Yeah, that lightens the load on you, man. And we just killed the doppelganger for free. But the ghost... Oh, never mind. And even if it's like an enemy that makes itself invincible, literally, the plague doesn't give a shit. It kills it anyways. Like, what? Wait, when you're vulnerable... Oh, Nose Goblin. So good. Ooh. Favorite Afterbirth Plus trinket. Hands down. Love this trinket. Because I freaking love sinus infection. It's such a good item. It's a bad thing to have IRL. Freaking sinus infections suck, but freaking sinus infection, the item is amazing. Buckets, or yeah, the trinket, even more amazing. I love it. Oh, goodbye. White Pony putting in the work, dealing with Satan's bullshit. Gone. Absolutely gone. Alright. I know we fought Mega Satan a lot lately, so I will at least fight the Lamb before I fight Mega Stan. Because it doesn't work on bosses. It is non-bosses, looks like. Ow. That would be kind of broken, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good thing that's balanced to where it's just non-bosses, because that really would be broken in the late game. But of course it makes sense. Why would it be that stupidly OP? That would literally be broken. Cause I mean, boss rooms only have one enemy, so it's like, yep, there you go. It's just your free kill right there. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with Brownie before he even does too much. Oh man, now am I gonna? If I have to pick a favorite, because you know I'm sure that's gonna be a question, and that's a question for you guys as well. Which of these plagues are your favorite so far, or just in general? Nah, not so far. We already have all 10 of them. Out of all these 10 plagues, which is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section. If I had to pick a favorite out of all of them, and I mean all of them, it's a tough choice, really. But I would definitely, like I said, I have a bias. I have a really bad bias. If I'm trying to go for something that's going to help me win, Plague of Locusts is obviously the one is my favorite. Just hands down. I thought it was Plague. I mean, even though Plague of Flies or whatever it's called, the one that makes flies when you're near an enemy, that's useful too. And that would definitely be my second favorite. I know it sounds like I'm just ranking them in you know, base of power and stuff, but literally, I have a bias, and anything that helps me spawn flies that kill stuff quicker or locusts in this opinion, is good in my book. It's a little bit dangerous because you don't have to worry about, you know, the raft locusts coming and exploding in your face if you're fighting near an enemy, and you know that could go all sorts of wrong. But it's just really good. Getting all the types of locusts is just useful. You know, you can slow with the, you know, famine ones. You can poison with pestilence. You can just do a butt ton of damage with death. I don't know what the white ones do, but I'm sure they do something. Honestly, it's just more DPS. That's my favorite. Let me know what your favorite is down below. No victory lap. And we get another arm drowsy pill for Mega Stan, so that works out just well. Nice, nice, nice. I think we had a pretty good showing in the mod. We got to see every single one of them in action. Yeah, this is real good. I like it. And I'm really looking forward to doing this series more and more and more in the future, man. I really am. I was worried specifically about mods that add a lot of items. How I was gonna do those, but yep. I'm sure we can work, like I said, we can work out a plan. You just gotta not give up. This is all good. Everything's all good. We should probably kill you first. Yeah, this is exactly why I should kill you first. Oh wow. Actually, your scythes aren't even that scary in slow-mo. But, as I was saying, you know, just because they're my favorites doesn't mean that I don't like all the other ones. All the other ones do have their unique uses. They're all 10 unique items that I really like their effects. They're all really, really good. Like poison AoE, freaking fly AoE if you're standing near a bunch of enemies. That's really good. That's amazing. Man, don't get that if you have the ones that spawn, you know, locusts, because, you know, you just do what I just did and blow yourself up a bunch of times, so it may not be the wisest thing to pick them all up, but, you know. Altogether, they do make yourself quite powerful. I mean, we haven't had to pick up many damage items. Then again, we did pick up a few. With Small Rock and Halo and the Mark. You know, not crazy damage upgrades, but then again, we are Judas. It starts off with a decent damage multiplier as is, so ain't no biggie. And Megastan, he's just completely weak to this trinket, by the way. He's literally just gonna have so many boogers on him. It's insane. You guys think? We guys think one white pony will take care of Megastan? Nah, I don't think that was even close. Not even close at all. Either way, this has been a great run. And unless the Delirium Portal shows up, I believe that'll be it. And it did not. So I hope you guys enjoyed the run today and the mod. So thank you, creator of the Plague of Egypt's mod. The link is in the description. If you want to check that out. And thank you guys for watching today. If you did like the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. It doesn't matter. All ratings help out either way. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because there'll always be more Let's Plays and game videos every single day. Thanks for your time. Thank you for your support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time with some more Isaac and some more videos. See you then.